So tonight we gather beneath one of the most luminous and mentally alive new moons of the year. The Gemini New Moon is at 24 degrees, and Gemini is the sign of the mind, communication, curiosity, and story. It governs how we think, how we speak, and how we share ourselves with the world, and how we decide what is worthy of our attention. So whenever the new moon is in Gemini, the universe is asking us, what story are we ready to begin? What truth is ready to be spoken? What is the quality of your inner conversation you are having with yourself? Because the Gemini new moon knows that everything begins as a thought. Words are the next step in manifestation, and what we focus on, we feed. What we speak into being begins to move towards us. The gift of this lunation, after weeks of mental activity and swirling ideas and all the fast-moving energy that Gemini season always brings, this new moon arrives as a sacred pause, not a stopping, but a clearing. And like the sky, it's like the sky has been filled with clouds, and it's finally starting to clear and allowing the sun to break through once again. We're receiving much more clarity right now. So the central invitation of this new moon is simple and profound. It's clear the mind. Clear the mind. Release overthinking. Release decision fatigue. Release the noise that has been drowning out the signals, and ask, what is truly essential? What is really important? In the new moon, we have a sextile with Chiron, and Chiron is the wounded healer, and this signals time of a new voice emerging. In Chiron at 29 degrees Aries, the wounded healer is completing its time in Aries. Completing in Aries is the sign of courage and identity. And so it's been clearing and healing wounds around our identity, our sense of self-worth, any fear of being seen, any fears we may have had about speaking our truth, being heard. And so tonight, that healing is crystallizing into wisdom, and that wisdom wants to speak. So you might notice in the days following this new moon, something shifting in how you express yourself. Words arriving that surprise you with their depth. A truth finally ready to be shared. So the question Chiron is asking is, will you let the wound, those old wounds, keep you silent? Or will you let it become your medicine? We also have Mercury in Cancer. This is signaling that emotional truths are rising. So the ruling planet of this new moon is Mercury, and Mercury is currently swimming through the deep emotional waters of Cancer, and Mercury is the messenger. It's about our messages. What are we saying? What are we communicating? So this Mercury is at its most tender and intuitive positioning, moving through old memories, emotional imprints, and emotional truths that live beneath the surface of what we say. Mercury in Cancer doesn't want perfectly crafted words. It's not about being perfect. It wants honest ones. So what do you actually feel? What needs to be expressed, not just processed? And here is the magic tonight. The moon in Gemini and Mercury in Cancer are in mutual reception, meaning the moon is governed with Cancer, and Mercury, the messenger, with Gemini. So we have the opposite. We have the moon in Gemini and Mercury in Cancer. Mutual reception, as it's called. Each in the other's ruling sign, creating a rare and beautiful bridge between the mind and the heart. And tonight has a unique ability to help you trust what feels right, to quiet the endless questions, and to tune into a deeper knowing. And one more beautiful aspect we have is this new moon is conjunct with the dwarf planet Aljira, the creator god of the Arente people of Australia, the indigenous people of Australia, whose mythology teaches that all creation begins in the dream time, the invisible realm where visions are seeded before they manifest into the world. The Arente people understand that reality at two different levels: the everyday world of doing and the sacred dream time where all true creation originates. So tonight we're going to enter the dream time together. Not to plan, not to strategize, but to receive. To let the visions that are ready to come forward, to plant our intentions, not to inform the to-do, not from a to-do list, but from the deepest, most honest place within us. Let these visions come forward. And we always like to share a little bit about the Fire Horse year. So each month in the Fire Horse year kind of has a different theme. And this theme for June for the Fire Horse is balancing the fire with the water. Water is emotions. Fire is the actions. So after months of bold movement forward and momentum, June asks us to take a moment and tend to our inner well, to let feeling, intuition, and emotional wisdom cool and nourish the flame. This new moon is the perfect cosmic vessel for that balance. The seeds of clarity you plant tonight during this lunation will be carried forward and amplified when Jupiter enters Leo on June 30th, ushering in a season of heart-led expansion, creativity, and joyful self-expression. So tonight we don't simply set intentions. Tonight we clear the channel. Tonight we open our throats. Tonight we enter into the dream time. And tonight we seed a new story. And with that, we begin our journey. I invite you to take a slow, deep breath in and exhale fully. And again, breathing in and exhale, letting it all go. As we enter this sacred ceremony, we call ourselves fully into this present moment. We call our energy home from all thoughts, plans, the conversations, the screens, the noise. We gather now in a sacred circle beneath the luminous sky of the Gemini New Moon, within the seen and unseen temple. We call upon the wisdom of the East, keepers of air and divine mind. Bless this space with clarity, inspired thought, and illumined communication. We call upon the wisdom of the South, keepers of fire and sacred will. Ignite within us the courage to speak our truth and begin anew. We call upon the wisdom of the West, keepers of water and sacred feeling. Soften what must be softened and open the heart so that what is true may rise. We call upon the wisdom of the North, keepers of earth and ancient strength. Ground our visions into the body, into the breath, into the real. We call upon our beloved ancestors, guides, guardians, unseen allies of the highest light to surround this circle in protection, blessing, and grace. We invoke the presence of Thoth, keeper of the sacred word, scribe of the cosmos, guardian of the dream time, he who holds the wisdom between the worlds. Thoth, awaken within us the power of the aligned mind. Harmonize our thoughts with truth, our words with wisdom, our voice with our heart. Clear the mental noise, open the channel, and lead us into the dream time, where the seeds of our next story are waiting. Under this Gemini New Moon, we open ourselves to clearing, to receiving, to speaking, and to seeding. May all that unfolds here tonight serve the highest good of all involved. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Keeping your awareness within, I invite you to Bring your left hand to your heart chakra, your heart center, and your right hand to your throat. And feel the warmth of your own touch. Feel the intelligence of your body beneath your palms. And begin to deepen into your breath. Inhaling slowly in through your nose into your heart. And exhale gently through your mouth. Again, breathing in. And exhale, releasing. Allow your breath to become smooth, steady, intentional. And bring your awareness now to the space beneath your lower hand, your heart chakra, your heart center. The seat of emotional truth, of feeling, of authentic knowing. Envision an emerald green light with pink and gold filaments shimmering through, cleansing and purifying your heart space. With each exhale, allowing any grief or sorrow, any blockages in the heart chakra to release. And I invite you to clear it with the sacred sound of taking 3 breaths, giving 3 sounds. We clear away any wounds of the heart, any restrictions, any armor, any wounds. We open and nourish the heart simply by breathing into it and reflecting on something that brings a smile to your heart, something you're grateful for, that you love. It could be this moment of now, or someone you love, or being somewhere you enjoy, or the scent of a flower. And allow those feelings to grow and expand, radiating from your heart like a beautiful, warm smile, extending it to all of your cells and anchoring. I am loving, lovable, loved, compassionate, empathetic, with 3 more ahs, sweet tone. That settle, filling yourself with self-love, acceptance, empathy, compassion. Now bring your awareness to your throat chakra. The space beneath your upper hand, your throat. The seat of expression, of voice. The bridge between the inner and outer world. Now imagine beautiful sky blue colored energy with a lot of light in this throat chakra. When our throat chakras are open, we can easily express ourselves in an authentic way, express our truth with integrity, compassion, confidence, creativity, and great presence. We also become authentic, attentive listeners and clear channels for the divine to express through us in exalted ways. We release any blockages in the throat chakra, any restrictions, any tendencies to hold your voice back or being overly aggressive with your voice. Through the sacred sound of A. So 3 times, 3 clearing breaths and sounds we tone. Let any blockages clear like clouds clearing in the sky. As we affirm, I express myself with ease and grace, with integrity, authenticity, love, creativity, wisdom, great presence. Anchor that with 3 A's. Feel that resonant in your throat chakra and expand that beautiful blue and white light. And now see these 2 centers, your heart and your throat, centers beginning to connect. A luminous current of light flowing between your heart and your throat, up and down, down and up, linking what you feel with what you speak, linking your emotional truth with your authentic voice. Your inner knowing. With its outward expression. And you can explore with your sound, the ah and the A, weaving them together. As we affirm, my heart knows the truth. My voice has the courage to speak it. What I'm feeling is worthy of expression. I am ready to speak my next truth. And now imagine this luminous current growing clearer and stronger. Heart and throat harmonizing, balancing, opening. Until you have a river of pure, honest expression flowing between them. This is your aligned voice. The place where emotional truth becomes authentic expression. The place where the dream becomes the word. The place where healing becomes wisdom, and wisdom becomes story. Feel this clarity expanding now through your chest, through your throat, and up into your mind, clearing the noise, illuminating only what is true. And take one final deep breath in. And exhale with that soft letting the channel open, letting the body soften, letting the energy integrate. Now keeping this clear channel open within you, allow yourself to drift deeper inward as we journey now into the dream time. With each breath, allow the noise of the outer world to fall away. Allow yourself to descend inward into the sanctuary of your own being. And feel the support of the earth beneath you. Feel your body held, supported, safe. And now imagine that you are standing on the edge of a vast, still desert at twilight. The sky above you is deep indigo, scattered with stars so bright they seem to breathe. The air is warm and still, perfectly quiet. And in the distance you see a temple built of pale stone and golden light. Its entrance flanked by twin columns that seem to hum with an ancient intelligence. You know this place. This is the Dream Temple, the threshold between the everyday world and this sacred realm where all true creation originates. You walk toward it. With every step, the mental chatter softens. And you arrive at the entrance. And above the doorway, inscribed in gold, it says, "What is spoken here becomes real." You enter. And inside the temple, it's lit by thousands of tiny lights, like stars brought indoors. The air hums softly. The energy is luminous and alive. And at the center of the chamber stands a great writing table. And seated behind it is Thoth, the ancient Egyptian Neter, ancient and ageless, wise and radiant, keeper of the sacred word. He looks up as you enter. His eyes hold centuries of knowing. He sees all that you are, all that you have survived, all that you have been afraid to say, all that you have been quietly becoming. He gestures for you to sit across from him. And as you settle, he places before you a piece of luminous parchment paper and a quill of starlight. And he says to you, the story you have been living is not the only story. There is one within you that has been waiting. And he asks, what truth have you been afraid to speak? What new chapter is ready to be written? What would you say if you trusted that your words mattered? Allow whatever arises to be seen. No judgment, only truth. Thoth now asks you to take the quill of starlight, and on the luminous parchment before you, write in the dream space the seed of your new story. It may be a word, a feeling, an image, a sentence, a simple truth. Let it come without editing. This is the dream time. This is where creation begins. When you have received it, Thoth takes the parchment gently and he holds it to his heart and says, this is real. This is worthy. This is already beginning to move towards you. And he returns it to you as a small sphere of golden light, placing it into your throat, where it glows softly. Your truth, your story, your voice, ready. Feel your throat warm with this light. Feel your heart steady beneath it. Feel your mind clear, still, no longer noisy, but luminous. Thoth speaks one final blessing. Speak what is true. Write what is real. Your words are seeds. Your voice is sacred. Go forth and tell your story. Feel the golden light alive in your throat. Feel your heart and voice in harmony. Know that this clarity remains within you. Whenever you choose honesty, it grows clearer. Whenever you choose authentic voice, it grows stronger. Whenever you choose to begin again, it remembers. Without you, let it all go as the temple begins to soften around you. The desert sky brightening to stars. Your awareness gently returning to your body. Gently wiggling your fingers and toes as we bring you back with a song.
We are here. We are here, keepers of the garden. We are here. We are here. We are here, keepers of the garden. We are here. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Keepers of the garden, we are here. 'Cause we are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Keepers of the garden, we are here. Where if not here?
And when if not now?
And who if not you and me?
Where if not here?
And when if not now? And who if not you and me? We are here. We are here. Keepers of the garden, we are here. We are here. We are here. Keepers of the garden, we are
Keepers of the love.
We are here.
Keepers of the aloha.
We all are here.
Keepers of the aina.
We are here.
Keepers of the sacred seeds of creation.
We are here.
Keepers of our new earth destiny.
We are here.
Keepers of the faith.
We are here.
Keepers of our brothers and sisters.
We all are here.
We are here.
We are here. Keepers of the garden. We are
here. May under this Gemini new moon, may all that was cleared be replaced with clarity. May all that was seeded be tended to with devotion. May all that was spoken here tonight be seen and unseen move forward in divine timing. And may the voice within you continue to find its way home to truth, to wisdom, to light. And we give thanks to the sacred directions, the earth, the water, the fire, the air, to Great Spirit, to our angels and ancestors and all of those of highest light who've been here guiding, supporting, inspiring us on our journey. With that, we release this energy. Go forth with a clear mind. Go forth with an open throat. Go forth with your story. And with that, we release this energy. Go if you must, stay if you will. The circle is now open, but never broken. Merry meet, merry part, merry meet again. May the blessings of all divine beings be with you. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is, and it is so.